Okay, I want you to do an experiment. Pretend you are someone who's just graduated and didn't have much real world programming experience. You are still an intern or about to join a company as an intern to learn about programming as a very beginner. And so you're not that skillful. And then one day you're at work and you have a bug that you couldn't solve. So what do? You likely plug in the question into a AI system like Grok or ChatGPT or Claude, or even if you're lucky, the company might allow you to use Copilot in your editor and let you give you an answer, right? So what I usually do, not me, but I mean, if you're that person, you would try to do this, right? You type in the question and then say, hey, there's a bug in this function. So I'm just gonna paste the following, and let's see if the LLM can answer the question for you. And real quick, it's able to analyze the code and identify the bug. And then it tells you exactly what the bug is and exactly how to fix it. So, and then with a bit of explanation. So this is, I would imagine this is going to be more common as time goes on. Even today, the functionality of AIs is super, super smart and strong enough to analyze your problem and able to fix it. So just imagine if you are that person, that engineer. Most of the time, you're probably crunch on time at work. You're just gonna copy the solution. So this is like the AI version of copy the first answer from Stack Overflow, right? Pretty much the same way. Um, there's as someone who's more experienced, had decades of experience, I don't think this is good for the next generation of programmers. Now, I might sound like a grumpy old man when I say this, but I think there are some serious downsides to this kind of upbringing as you go through your programming journey. Because I remember when I was when I was growing up in this industry, when I see a problem that I cannot solve, I would stare at the problem for minutes, hours, sometimes days, thinking about the problem deeply, research into I actually had to read all the code to understand exactly what it does and try to figure out what the problem is. So that usually means console logging here and there, try to figure out what the values are in each part of the program. Um, and then in the middle of this, you Google sometimes, say, hey, let's say I don't know what this index of function means. So I'm just gonna Google it and I actually go read about it, right? So in order to solve a particular problem, I will actually have to understand exactly what it does and then try to come up with a solution by figuring out, where the bug is and then how to apply a solution that's actually a good solution that can be good for the long term or the health of the system. So I think this is a lot more valuable than to be able to paste something into a AI and have the AI tell you exactly what the problem and the solution is. Now you might think, hey, why would I want to spend more time to fix the problem when AI can tell me right away? Well, I mean, if you're crunched for time, sure, I understand, but for personal development, I think for the development of your career and for the sake of using your brain more, I think it's worth it to try to solve the problem without the help of AI. From the way I see it, I'm still a bit resistant to AI. I would definitely use AI to start like a boilerplate or set up something quick so I don't have to do it manually. But for anything that requires a deep understanding of the system, either at work or your personal project, I think it's better for you to do it manually and figure out how things work. Because I hate to see a future where every programmer is a copy paste programmer, where they copy paste questions and answers from AI. And then if you ask the person, let's say, at a job, you pretty often have to do code review with someone. And when that person asks you something, so if you don't understand what you wrote, then how can you explain it to someone else, right? So I see this as it's pretty bad if someone wrote the code and not understand it and not able to explain it to their colleagues. So definitely take my advice as you would if you want, but that's just my warning and how I feel about this whole AI thing. So it's probably better to be good at prompting AI and then using AI here and there, but definitely don't turn your brain off and use everything, use AI for everything. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. See if you share the same feeling. I'll see you guys in the next video.